How advanced is your English? Let's find out with a quick 12-word vocabulary quiz. If you know 10 of these, you're truly advanced. We'll cover meanings, pronunciation, and real-life examples to help you communicate like a pro and unlock new career opportunities. Ready? Let's begin. Okay, let's get started. Let's look at the first word. Do you know what this word means? Let's pronounce it correctly first. To abate. Abate. To abate. In the past tense is abated. Abated. It's a regular verb. To abate means to become less intense or widespread, to become less strong, to decrease. We can say, the pain abated after I took some medicine. The noise from the construction site began to abate late at night. His fear slowly started to abate after he heard the good news. Let's listen to how it's used by native speakers.
Trust me, compassionate comments help abate the negativity.
Even as I'm running up, the rain is starting to abate.
The controversy has abated.
And just on that point, has that situation abated at all in the time since the 9/11 attack?
Let's look at the next word. What does this word mean? Let's pronounce it correctly first. To belie. Be-lie. And the past tense is belied. And if we add an ing, that ie changes to a y. Belying. Belying. To belie means to give a false impression of something. To give someone a false idea about something. To contradict. We can say, his confident voice belied the fear in his heart. The peaceful village belies its history of conflict. Her laughter belied the pain she was trying to hide. Let's listen to some native speakers as they use it.
It's been hijacked by folks who may say the right things, but their actions belie those words. They don't care about the middle class. They talk a good game, but their actions belie their words.
But we keep doing things that seem to belie what we talk about. We talk about we want business, then we cut. We talk about we want to invest, and then we don't.
Let's look at the next word. What does this word mean? Let's pronounce it correctly first. To beseech, beseech. In the past tense is beseeched. Ed is pronounced as t. The ed sounds like a t. Because the ch is a voiceless consonant in that case, the ed always sounds like a t. Beseech means to urgently ask someone to do something, to beg, or to eagerly and anxiously ask someone for something. For example, we can say, he beseeched the judge for mercy. She beseeches her parents to let her follow her dreams. The villagers beseeched the king to protect their land. He beseeched her not to leave him alone. Let's listen to a few native speakers and see how they use it.
I beseech all of you to aspire to embrace our core values.
I would beseech Netflix to buy the Paris Theater.
And she looked at me with these beseeching eyes like, am I going to survive this?
Do you know the meaning of this verb? Let's pronounce it correctly first. To coax. Coax. And the past tense is coaxed. Coaxed. Coax means to persuade someone to do something that they don't want to do by talking to them in a kind, gentle, and patient way. For example, we can say, he coaxed the baby to stop crying. She coaxed the dog into taking its medicine. They coaxed him into sharing his idea with the team. She gently coaxed the frightened horse to move forward. Let's listen to native speakers using it in conversation.
So I'm just going to set that down and see if I can coax it. I'm going to try to coax it right into the container.
They are also coaxing reluctant witnesses to step forward.
All right. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of coaxing.
I'm slowly coaxing the mochi out from the bowl.
Let's look at the next word. Do you know the meaning of this word? Let's pronounce it correctly first. To cower. To cower. Coward. and the past tense is coward, d. It's exact same pronunciation as this word, coward. If someone is a coward, they're scared, they're afraid. Coward, coward, the same pronunciation. The verb to cower means to bend low and to move back because you're frightened, or to crouch down in fear. For example, we can say, "The small kitten cowered behind the sofa during the fireworks." The prisoner cowered in the dark cell when he heard footsteps approaching. The boy cowered behind his older brother when the stranger shouted. The soldier cowered as explosions echoed nearby. Let's listen carefully to how native speakers say it.
He dropped his weapon and cowered in the corner and said, "Don't shoot, G-man, don't shoot."
I cower to my own negativity all too easily, and I know that I'm not alone.
I don't want you to look away. I don't want you to cower.
Let's look at this word. Do you know the meaning? Let's pronounce it correctly first. To decry. Decry. D-E-C-R-Y. In the past tense is decried. To decry means to state publicly that you do not approve of something, or to publicly criticize, or to express strong disapproval of something. For example, we can say, "Citizens decried the sudden increase in taxes." Experts decried the company's unsafe environmental practices. Parents decried the lack of safety measures at the school. Human rights groups decried the unfair treatment of prisoners. Let's listen carefully to how native speakers say it.
You can decry, "Oh, that's just fake news, that's just fake news."
So while we always decry the loss of jobs, we usually create new jobs which are more fulfilling and less taxing.
And I started to preach decrying the violence in the community.
Do you know the meaning of this word? Let's pronounce it correctly first. To flinch. Flinch. To flinch. Make sure that vowel sound is not an E sound. And the past tense is flinched. Flinched. To flinch means to make a quick, nervous movement as a reaction to pain, surprise, or fear. For example, we can say, "He flinched when the balloon suddenly popped." She flinched as the cold water touched her skin. The child flinched at the sound of thunder. He didn't flinch during the intense interview. Let's listen to some native speakers use it.
Jumped at the opportunity. She did not flinch.
Now, I've seen people flinch even though nothing's actually touched them.
Do you know the meaning of this verb? To galvanize. Let's pronounce it correctly first. Galvanize. And past tense is galvanized. The ED is pronounced as D. Galvanized. To galvanize means to shock or to excite someone into taking action, or to shock or surprise someone so that they do something to solve a problem. For example, we can say, "The coach's pep talk galvanized the players to give their best." The charity campaign galvanized volunteers to help the community. Her passionate speech galvanized the audience to take action on climate change. The inspiring leader galvanized the employees to innovate new ideas. Let's listen to some native speakers use it.
Those are what really move us and galvanize us.
It's amazing to me how different marginalized groups have galvanized into a larger movement.
AIDS galvanized us into action, to stand up, to speak up, and to act out.
Do you know the meaning of this verb? Let's pronounce it correctly. To garner. Garner. And the past tense is garnered. To garner means to collect or to gather something, especially information or support. It's more formal word. For example, we can say, to garner respect, to garner support, to garner attention. And here are some more examples. The author garnered widespread recognition for her first novel. He garnered support from the community for the charity initiative. The artist garnered critical acclaim for her latest painting. The politician garnered enough public support to pass the new policy. Let's listen to some native speakers use it.
Actions will always garner the same results.
How are you supposed to garner your own self-validation?
My job is to basically garner support for our protection of this place and the restoration of this valley.
Do you know the meaning of this verb? Let's pronounce it. To mar. Mar. And when we add the ed for the past tense, it's spelled with a double R. Marred. To mar means to make something less attractive or less enjoyable, to damage or spoil the appearance of a quality of something, or having a surface that's damaged or disfigured. We can say, the scenic photograph was marred by a smudge on the lens. Her joyful expression was marred by a hint of sadness in her eyes. The garden was marred by litter scattered across the path. The celebration was marred by an unexpected argument between guests. Let's listen to some native speakers use it.
I do not want to mar the surface of the jelly. I hate to mar its perfection, but we're going to cut it.
Some people's childhood's been so marred they can't be like a child.
Children in growing up in a world sometimes marred by poor choices by adults.
Do you know the meaning of this word? Let's pronounce it correctly first. To muster. Muster. And the past tense is mustard, exactly the same as this word, mustard. Mustard. To muster means to get enough courage, confidence, or support to do something, especially with difficulty. We often use to muster strength, to muster courage, to muster energy. We can say, he mustered all his strength to climb the steep hill. She mustered patience while dealing with a difficult customer. The soldiers mustered at the base before the morning drill. He finally mustered up the courage to ask for a promotion. Let's listen to real native speakers using this expression.
What can they do to muster more, to generate more attention?
I mustered all the courage in my body.
I mustered up the courage to walk up to her and her friend group, ask her out, and everything worked out great.
Do you know the meaning of this verb? Let's pronounce it. To vie. And the past tense is vied. When we add an ing, it changes to vying, just like the verbs to lie and die. To vie means to compete very hard with someone in order to get something. We can say, the companies vied for the contract to build the new bridge. Athletes vied for the gold medal at the international tournament. Writers vied for the prestigious literary award. The startups vied to impress the investors with their innovative ideas. Let's listen to some native speakers use it.
All the top engineers around the world vie for a position in this program.
And I feel like they're both vying for people's attention.
Because there's so much vying for our attention, vying for our affection. There's so much noise.
Stop just learning English, start mastering it. If these words were tough, that's your sign to read more. Start a vocab journal. Don't just write, speak your own sentences out loud every single day. Stay consistent for 3 months and you'll command the language. Drop a fire if you're in.